Hello. Today I will be taking you through my Java and SQL-based recipe program and explaining its functions. In the folder, you will see there are two files, the program itself and the database file. We will return to the database file later. When you double-click on the jar file, it will launch the program and you will see the Start menu. There are three options available for the user to choose from: Add a recipe, Search for a recipe, and View all recipes. I will be explaining these features to you one by one. Firstly, if you click on Add Recipe, you will be taken to the recipe entry form. You can click on the back button to return to the start page at any time. In this form, you can enter the name, preparation time, ingredients, and method for the recipe. You can also choose the category from a list that was chosen by my client. A further extension here could be to add an entry field for an image of the dish. For example, if I am creating an entry for the black bean burger, I can fill out these fields accordingly. Notice that if any field is left blank and/or if the preparation time entry is not in numbers and I try to click on Add Recipe, there will be a custom alert box which will ask me to check my entries again. Once all the details have been filled out correctly, I can click on Add Recipe and the program will run a check and tell me if my recipe has been added to the database. Once I click on OK, it will take me back to the start page. Now I will explain Search Recipe. Once again, the back button can take me back to the start page at any time. Here, I can search by the name of the recipe, an ingredient used in the recipe, or by the category. For example, if I search black bean burger and either click on Search or click Enter on my keyboard, it will show the recipe that we just created. I could also search burger, as this is part of the whole name. As you can see, when the results show up, they show both the name and the preparation time, so that the users can get an idea of whether they will be able to cook the dish in the time they have available. Now we can try searching by an ingredient. For example, carrot. The program will now return all recipes that contain the carrot ingredient. A further modification could be to allow users to search by multiple ingredients. I can also search by category. For example, if I choose soups, the program will show all recipes under this category. The program also allows the user to search in conjunction. For example, I can choose soup as my category and write cream in this box here, and it will show the recipes that are under this category and that use cream as an ingredient. Now you can see that only mushroom soup shows up. Now we will see how to view a recipe. Once the user finds a recipe they need, they can double-click on its name to open it up. This will take you to a recipe page. As can be seen, the title will be used to customize based on the recipe's name. The users can consult this page when looking around for a recipe or while they are actually cooking. Right now, none of these fields are editable. The users also have the option to edit or delete a recipe. For example, if Edit Recipe is clicked upon, then all the fields will be made editable. I can now go change the category, preparation time, etc. Once again, leaving any field blank will cause an alert message. When my edits are complete, I can click Save Recipe, which will save the changes and then return the user to the home page. If we now go back to this recipe, we can see that the changes have been made. The users can also choose to click Delete. The users will be asked to confirm this action, and if they choose to do so, the recipe will be deleted from the database. The last main function in this program is View all recipes. This works very similarly to the search function, but shows all the recipes that are stored in the database in an alphabetical manner. A further extension could allow the users to choose in what order these recipes should be displayed. For example, if they wanted to order them by preparation time instead of by their name. Once again, if a recipe is double-clicked on, it will take the user to the page for that recipe where they have the option to edit or delete it. Lastly, I would like to return to the database file in the folder. This file stores all the recipes that are edited through the Java program. However, if this file is deleted, then the program will not cease to work. Rather, each time the program is launched, it will check for the existence of the database file, and if it cannot find one, a new one will be automatically created with the necessary tables, fields, and etc. As can be seen, Wi-Fi has been turned off, which means the computer is not connected to the internet. Despite this, the program works as expected. Users can view all recipes, open specific ones, delete them if needed, and add new recipes. All functionality works as expected.